What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Premier League Career Mode. It's episode number 15 and the penultimate episode of Season 2, where today we'll play most of our remaining 7 Premier League games. We are 12 clear of the bottom 3 of the game now. No wins in 4, but surely we're going to confirm safety today, and we'll also have biggest game of the save so far, no doubt. FA Cup semi-final against Everton at Wembley, aiming to reach the FA Cup final for just Fulham's second time in club history. Let's see who can put it off. Yeah, I'd say we're slight underdogs for that game there, but even tie could go either way. And before we get there, first game, Newcastle United at Craven Cottage. No wins in our last 4 league games, but all we need is 1 win to guarantee safety. Let's see if we can get it done here against Eddie Howe side. Come on, Fulham. I think it probably gives Everton more of a chance, as well as the fact we're going to be missing 4 of our first team players for the semi as well. No Mason, no Kuto, no Eccles. And hold on. Yes! But this guy will be there. Tyson Delinga. Man, this second half of the season form has been absolutely sensational. And, you know, he had an okay start. I think he didn't score in 3. Then he was alright. And then a really big goal-scoring slump. But now he's picked it up and then some. Delinga, as things stand, firing us to safety. And no Carvalho as well. That was the 4th player I was thinking of. Calvin to Sarah. And Gabriel's been one of the players of the season this year. To Iwobi and Alhuerta. With Sessegnon out wide. And Ryan steps inside. Wonderfully done. Ball to the middle. And Gabriel heads just wide of the post. So gutted that Fabio is almost definitely going to leave in the summer after bringing him back this year. But I'm glad that Ryan Sessegnon is certainly going to be staying long term after re-signing from Spurs. He's been good this year. We initially planned to convert him to left wing again, but staying at left back, just being better. But this man, I would say, alongside Tice, has been a signing this season. Gabriel, I'm a big fan of this guy, man, seriously. 2-0 Fulham. I think we're surviving today. It's cheap. I know. I don't normally cut the ball back, but sometimes you just need to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're struggling, you just need to pull out some stops if you can. And, yeah, right now, on this really poor run of form, just want it done. Just want it done today. And back to winning ways ahead of the FA Cup semi-final as well. Almiron into Isaac. And now Harvey Barnes with the finish. And the former Fox puts the Magpies back in it. 2-1. Final chance for Newcastle. Got to get the ball forward. There's Longstaff. Finds Anthony Gordon. Ball through the middle. Guimar Reyes. Oh, I don't believe it. Final kick of the game. And we've bottled a 2-goal lead. No wins in 5 in the league now, and I'll say it once again, even though we continue to edge closer to safety until it's done, I'm celebrating nothing. Man, oh man, this form is just horrific. I don't know how we get to that FA Cup final playing like this, man. Semi-final to come next, but this is just not going to cut it. Awful form from Fulham. Right, let's do it. Following game, FA Cup semi against Everton. Poor run of form for Fulham, and Hayes this one. Definitely underdogs against Sean Dyche's side, having a better season than us in the league. Not by much, but I would definitely say after only 1 FA Cup final appearance in history, back in 1976, we'll have to pull off a real shock in order to make it through to the final in this one. Everton are lining up in a 4-2-3-1 with Pickford between the sticks, and back 4 is Bataro, James Tarkowski and Michael Keane, with Maatsen at left back, who is such a great left back in this year's game, now 81 overall. The DMGO is Idrissa Gueye and Wilfred Ndidi, with a midfield trio of Zeballos on the right, Alex Baina on the left, and Dele Alli supporting Jonas Wind up top. Definitely underdogs, no doubt, with 4 first-team players out for this one. We shall do our best and see if we can pull off a shock here and make it through to the FA Cup final, and our first of the save. Come on, Fulham. To be fair, I think I should take back what I just said there. It wouldn't be a shock, per se. Go on, Cherry. If we were to get through this. More of a surprise than a shock, you know. It's not like anyone's going to look at the result and go, oh my god, how did that happen? It'll be more like, oh well, didn't see that happening, you know, if we were to get through to that FA Cup final. Again, the problem is the absentees we got out there. No Mason, who's been sensational. No Carvalho. No Eccles, who I'm a big fan of as well. And of course, no Jan Kuto. There's a few players like Harrison Reed and Adama Traore, who've been here since we came in, who have been mostly squad players. Need to perform if we're going to make it through. Right now, just holding onto the ball, struggling to break Everton down, so just trying not to give it away. As Sara gets on the run. Dalinga! Oh, off the post! So close to catching Pickford out. And Everton escape. Good start from Fulham though. Underdogs, but decent beginning here. Chiefs all day. And Toffees haven't really turned up yet. Oh no, free kick. It's right on the edge there. Right on the edge. And I know what you're thinking. Why do you want the free kick, Doxy boy? You can't take free kicks. But it's just right on the edge. As Gabriel Sara is going to place it down. And you just never know what the big stage can bring out of certain players here. Sara has got a bit of whip on his free kicks and set pieces. Could always try and lift that to the far post. No, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for this here. See if I can catch Jordan Pickford out. It's going to be Gabriel Sara. Oh. Good attempt, but Pickford at full stretch got there first. And, oh man, it's led to an Everton breakaway. Yes, well in, Menji. And, hold on. Oh, ref, come on! With the speedster running onto that. Fair enough, well, Vinny Rice. Good first half, though. Good first half. Underdogs with a better team out there. Still 0-0, but keep this up. I think we'll find a breakthrough here. 21 minutes after the restart. Not a great second half so far. Ben Sheaf can't prevent the corner, but he does block the cross. Defensively, been really solid today. Everton have not had an answer. That's going to be yours, Harrison. All day. Well done, mate. So I feel confident defensively, but it's going forward. And it's not a shock, again, when you're missing Carvalho, Couto, and Mason, that this is the problem here. Yeah, we're fine at the back right now. No problems. We've isolated Jonas Wind brilliantly, but it's just going forward. I haven't had much joy. Oh, Tim, you got to get there. You got to get there. Doesn't. Well done, Gendry. Keep going, Valentine. Keep going. Keep winning, mate. 2 to go, and it looks as though it's set for extra time. To be fair, that's how we came through West Ham in the last 16. Dalinga off the post! Oh, that's going to be a booking as well when the play goes dead, but oh, second time he's hit the woodwork. Man, this dude hits the woodwork more often than Darwin Núñez. It's unbelievable. This season, he could have had like 7 more goals for all the times he hit the frame. 30 more minutes as we so almost won it in the death. And that is going to do it. Awful extra time period. Not a classic semi-final by any stretch of the imagination, and it's going to be penalties to decide who makes the FA Cup final. I do not want this, man, because there is no... Oh, hang on a second, it's not done yet. Oh, no. Oh, Rodak. Reasonably comfortable save, but still had to make it. If Everton win this here, I'll be fuming. They have not really caused me a problem all game long. In it goes. Nah, it's Gendry's all day. And up we get Isaiah. Well done. Penalties to separate who makes the FA Cup final. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm going to absolutely bowl. I don't want it, man. I'm so bad at shootouts. I've got a terrible record in this year's FC. I'm not feeling one bit confident, but come on, Fulham. I love how you can now change your spot kick taker. So I don't know why it took so long for EA to add that in. We'll have Traore a little bit higher due to his good finishing ability. I'd rather Sara a little bit further up, personally. I trust Sara. I know his penalties don't seem good, but his finishing's alright. Right, let's do it. Let's go to it. Here we go. First penalty. Jonas Wind versus Marek. Rodak sends the keeper the wrong way. And I think this is only going one way. Thijs Dalinga, if you start off with a miss, you never feel confident about putting it right. I can't do it. Cesar Huerta. Well, I called it. I said I was going to miss practically every single penalty. Absolutely bottling it, man. I just can't win shootouts. I really can't. Gabriel Sara must score or it's over with the terrible record of missing all three. Thankfully, he keeps us breathing, but it's on life support right now. The kind of thing to do would be to put us out of our misery. Legalise euthanasia and send Fulham packing. I can't win shootouts. I just do not have the composure. 4-0 for Everton. Only scored 1 of 3. Toffees are heading to the final. Embarrassing. Well, it will be a Merseyside derby final. We would have been massive underdogs against Liverpool anyway if we were to have made it through, but missed opportunity. Hit the woodwork twice in normal time. We weren't really under pressure for the majority of the game, but that just goes to show you that old mantra continues to ring true. It's something I've been saying for over 10 years on this channel. If you don't take your chances, you will get punished. And we did. We did. Gutted. It's a rebuild, man. It's a rebuild. This is a rebuild here with Fulham. Second season, we weren't supposed to get to the final. We weren't supposed to get to the semis, mate. The board said last 16. So we got to last year. This season, we went 2 stages further. We weren't even supposed to be here, man. Head up, boys. Weren't we supposed to be here this year? We'll be back. We'll be back. When you've had that loss, you just got to take those lessons, put it to the back of your mind, and move on to the next one. Following game, West London derby, a battle of the losers. Both us and the Bees coming up short in the semi-final. But again, with a 12-point gap, all we need really now. In fact, actually, because Forest have played 2 games extra than us, all we need is 1 point now to guarantee safety in our final 6 games. Let's just end the season strong and confirm survival today here at Craven Cottage. Come on, Fulham. I'd love to see the stats on what my record on shootouts is this year, but it wouldn't be very high. Wouldn't be very good. I know that for sure. I've certainly lost more than I've won, that's for sure. I'd say my win ratio is probably about, I don't know, maybe 33%, 1 in 3, possibly. Don't think it would be lower than 1 in 4. Surely not. That's 25%. That would be the absolute lowest it would be, but it's certainly not any higher than 50%. I know that much for sure. Man, oh man, I'm terrible at penalties this year. Sessegnon plays a good through ball. There's the kid, Luke Harris, who gives us the opener. And tonight, all we need is a point to confirm safety. But I want to win. It's been a horrendous run. I want to feel good again. I want to win for Fulham. And I want it done tonight. Harris with the opener, Fulham in front. Oh, Rodak. Where are you going, bro? Where are you going? Marek, where are you going? I didn't ask you to come out, mate. And if you are going to come out, you got to at least jump. Caught in no man's land. Ivan Toney heads it in. And Brentford are right back on level terms. Man, oh man. Come on, Marek. What you do? I tell you what, for next season, Leno's gone. And we said with Rodak, I do like him, don't get me wrong. But it was only ever going to be short term. Our standing goalkeeper, if you will. And obviously once... Oh, Tice... Straight at Raya. Once Lance Knight comes back next year, he's getting thrown straight into the deep end. I only make some decent saves on occasion, Marek, but... Oh, how has that gone in? When it rains, it pours, and right now it's torrential downpour at Craven Cottage. It's flooded. The restoration works are going to cost a fortune here. Oh my, how did that go in? Rodak makes the save and it deflects off Brian Mbeumo, who I think, just sort of, to be fair to him, dragged his leg back to just about make connection and pop it past Marek on the floor. Not blaming Rodak for that, just so unlucky. We have been so unlucky recently. I hate to be that guy, I really do. But we have been really unfortunate recently, man. Brentford coming from a goal down to lead. As Raya makes the save. Easy, easy. Oh, Tony's away. Tony's away. And he pokes it inside. Oliver Torres makes it 3. Man, oh man. From a goal up to 3-1 down before half-time. Get this season over with. It's the same as last year, really. Just an absolute tank towards the end of the season. And I just want it over with. Just want it done. And we can then start our work in the summer window. Go on, Tice. Brilliantly done. Come on, come on. 3-2. Let's get that point. Come on. Board wanted 5th place at the start of the season, and to this day, I have no idea what they were thinking when they gave me that objective, because we had no chance of doing that. I just wanted top 10. I just wanted top 10 this year. Called that. Oh, but it didn't matter anyway. It's because I took the wrong man off the wrong side. Gonzalo Guedes makes it 4, and a catalogue of errors is how we'll close this game out and close out the season. Man, oh man, that's the way we sum up season 2. A catalogue of errors. Dear oh dear. But like I said, it's a process, man. You got to trust the process. We're still building here. We're still firmly in rebuild mode. We're the process sixers. Like, there is literally no two ways about it. Back in like the mid-10s, it was their mantra, you know, trust the process. That's exactly the same with us, man. Like, we know what we're trying to build. We've got a vision. We're just a long way off where we want to get to. But you got to believe we will get there one day. You got to have that faith, man. Right, final 3 scouting updates. I always feel like the final scouting update you do, like, it takes someone special if they're going to make the cut. And yeah, unless it's an absolute weldie in the youth scouting update, no one's going to make it in the last month for me. And from Ireland, yep, same. Don't think anyone's going to make it, so that'll do for Ireland. And for Iceland, our last one, I like the goalkeeper, to be fair. Thomas Hansen, potential's really good. It's just the overall is so low, and he could be quite good as well, to be fair. But like I said, just being incredibly selective, because we can afford to be so selective. And unless any absolute superstars are available, okay, in our last 2. No, I think that's probably going to do it. To be fair, I don't mind the goalkeeper. Only problem is he's 17 and the overall is not the best. And it just takes so long for players to grow. And if they're already 17 and not like 65 overall, it's going to be hard for them to make up the ground. You know what? Like I said, just be selective. Be super selective. Our academy is already stacked, and we've already got a couple of wonder kids out of the academy. I'm not going to worry too much about players who are good but not absolute superstars, you know. And right now, like I said, we've already got some absolute gems in the academy and already getting pro deals as well. I'm fine with that for the 9 months there. A couple of great players picked up. I do really like the Irish winger Morrissey. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright with that. Speaking of Lance Knight, by the way, up 4 now to 76 overall. Man, when he comes back, I'm putting him straight in. He's the same overall as Marek Rodak. He should keep his potential to be special. 92 kicking is unreal. I don't know why the positioning's so bad. It often happens for me with my youth goalkeepers, but even so, when he comes back, he's certainly taking Marek's place. Right, here we go. Final run-in in the Premier League, starting off with Liverpool at home. 36 points on the board. We know we're safe. We're 12 points clear. And with Forest needing to win all 4 and us lose all 4 and have a massive goal difference swing, we know it's done, but I just want a stronger finish to the season. 5 games to go. We can't lose them all, surely. Let's try and return to winning ways here and get a big scalp. Come on, Fulham. Trust the process. Oh dear. I'm hoping that we do a bit better with our process years than the Sixers did, to be fair. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They certainly fumbled a couple of, as McAllister is denied by Rodak, decisions. I mean, Tobias Harris contract, one of the worst in the league in recent years. No one's going to deny that. Yeah, decided to, oh, great save, Rodak, max him and let Jimmy Butler go. I know they'd want that one back if they could have it. Ben Simmons clearly didn't work out the way they were hoping, but you know, they got Joel Embiid, they got Tyrese Maxey, you know, they got something out of their process years. I guess they were just hoping for a little bit better for all their suffering. Same with us, I suppose, really, you know. But do you know what? It's only season 2. Long way to go. Yeah, I guess you could say Fabio Carvalho is like our Ben Simmons. I'm gonna rock with Ben Simmons until he retires, though, man. I love his aesthetic. Not so much his basketball ability. Well, to be fair, he plays like I do. I haven't played 2K in years, but when I played 2K, I literally was like the original Ben Simmons. I was just pass, and I literally never shot. Bobby Reid! Yes! Fulham lead! Bobby Reid! Possibly his final game for the club before he leaves to Saudi Arabia. Fulham in front! Yeah, Street Clothes Ben, as he's known. But he has such a cool vibe to him, man. I can't describe it. I just wish he could have got it sorted on the court as opposed to off it. As Jaden Downs hits Mo Salah, and the senior Egyptian fires in a leveler right before the break. Really struggling defensively in the league at the moment. I don't know how he kept Everton at bay so easily for 2 hours at Wembley, but at the moment in the league, can't give a clean sheet to save our lives. I can't wait until Lance comes back, man. Seriously, I want to throw this kid in at the deep end. He's done brilliantly at Hawthorns, and hopefully he'll do just as good here in West London. Rodak dinks it. Traore controls it, and that's fine. There we go. There's Sessegnon. Gives it to Huerta. Back to him. And away goes Ryan. I think Dalinga's on there. We haven't won in 6 league games. We're 30 minutes away from finally getting one. Toys Dalinga. And there it is. It is over. And our winless run is over. None in 6. But a big scalp against Liverpool. It's meaningless, really. I swear we just exist to annoy the big teams. We've beaten Arsenal, we've beaten Manchester United, and now we've beaten Liverpool. But most crucially, we got to win. At least we got to end the season off with no wins in like 10 games. Finally got one, and safety is now mathematically confirmed. Right, let's do 2 of the final 4 league games today, and we'll leave the final 2 for the season finale, where we'll wrap the campaign off, talk transfers and our goals for the following season. Next up, Nottingham Forest away to City Ground right now in 18th place, and needing to win to escape the bottom 3 with 3 games to go. So we won't be part of the relegation scrap anymore. We still have a say in who goes down, just like last season. Forest away to City Ground. Come on, Fulham. We often talk about the importance of busting out of poor form, and it's why we often mention the importance of an easy one. You know, you need a gimme. You need something which is oh, what a ball, Sarah, and Traore pokes it home. You need something which is pretty simple, just to restore a bit of confidence, you know, because when you're going for a barren run, when you're going for a dry spell, it just really knocks you back mentally, and you feel sorry for yourself, and you think, oh, I can't do anything right. But then once you get a bit of success, and it can be, you know, considered minor, but minor success is still success, and once you get it, then you can build from that. And it's why I always say, when you're going through it, just keep going. Eventually, you'll bust out of it. And once you get that one win, that one victory, that one taste of success, then you can build from there. That's what that win does there against Liverpool. Busts us out of poor form, and now we can build on it. Yeah, I can think of so many moments in my life when I was really going through it, you know, and I just couldn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. But it breaks my heart when my young kings and queens that follow me, I get DMs from you guys sometimes, messages saying, oh, Doxy boy, you know, I'm really going through it at the moment, really struggling, really having a tough time. And it's lovely when I get a comment saying your videos are really cheering me up and whatever, and I appreciate that so much. But the best bit of advice I can give you is just keep going through it. I know it's tough, I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, I know things are bleak, but you just got to keep going through it, man. Keep going. I believe in you. I believe you can get through it. And trust me, man, I can point to so many moments in my life when things were the same for me. I was really going through it, whether it was financially or romantically or whatever the case may be, and I thought, I just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's nothing but bleak. It's nothing but negativity. I can't get out of this. But it's amazing what happens when you finally get a bit of joy. Suddenly, things start to open up and things start to get so much better from there. Keep going, man. I know it's tough, but I believe in you. I love you, and I know you can get through it. We can get through it together. And we can turn it round. Just like Fulham are right now. A PSA to my young kings and queens. I know life at times can be so difficult and tough, and when you're really going through it, it feels like there's no end in sight or light at the end of the tunnel. But proof right here that things can change and get better. No wins in 6, a knockout in the FA Cup semi-final, but a response from Fulham to be proud of. Back-to-back victories, a clean sheet on the board, and getting past the 40-point mark as well. Believe in yourself, guys. I know it's tough, but keep on going. I love you. I want the best for you, and I know you can bust out of these tough times. We definitely have. Right, let's end on this. Our final game today, London Derby against Oliver Glasner's Crystal Palace. 5 points behind the Eagles heading into this game, looking for our 3rd win in a row. The highest we can finish now is 11th, and let's see if we can get there with a great run of form to end the season off. Matchday 36, London Derby here at Craven Cottage. Come on, Fulham. Here's Vasquez for Palace. Going to step inside. Oh, brilliantly done. Evan Nilsson, 1-0. Well, nice to get the back-to-back wins, but it's, yeah, It's proof right there, even when things are going well. You know, one of my favourite sayings, this too shall pass. Oh, Trey gets taken off the ball there. This too shall pass, but I use it both ways. I use it both ways. This too shall pass. When things are going bad, it'll pass. You know, it's not always going to rain. As Delinga fires wide what should have been a leveller. But also when things are going well, it's not always going to be a bed of roses, you know. Life is always changing. This might be the second. Check Ducore on the turn. Finds Rayner. Evan Nilsson for the dagger. That'll do it. But the highest we could have finished was 11th. It won't be after this game here. Palace ending our winning run after 2. And back to a familiar feeling of loss. Yeah, it's been a tough and challenging second season for Fulham, but at the end of the day, this is still a rebuild here at Craven Cottage. There's still a long way to go, and we're just grateful for the moments of sunshine, even though most of the time it's been torrential downpour at Craven Cottage. But that'll do it for today's episode of the Premier League Career, guys. So massive thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed the penultimate episode of Season 2, and if you have, then please do drop a like. Once you all have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with the final 2 league games of the season, aiming to finish the strongest finish possible and hoping to end up in 12th place this year as we'll wrap the season up, talk transfers and prepare for Season 3. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the season finale very soon.